about the one you bought?
It's on there.
Oh, it's over there.
Yeah.
Word.
So, what's up, everybody? It's another segment of Random Chat. Just got back from some shooting, and I got with me Carey West, my roommate.
Hi!
And got little Malcolm here.
You'll never see me on camera without this.
And like I said, we just got back from shooting downtown. We're just going through some stuff right now, and yeah, just looking over, seeing if there's any questions anybody's having, and all that type of stuff.
I'm busy, bud.
And also, I do have a little bit of a topic list here too. And I think we'll start this off with something easy. Favorite pages. So who what? Like favorite Instagram pages.
Fuck. I don't know. Probably a whole bunch of landscape photographers, honestly. Let's see. There's this dude called Benjamin Mays that I've been following for months, and he's fucking awesome. I think he's in Australia.
Okay.
I'm going to find out the difficulties.
Australia's probably a sick place to actually be into photography because you have like all the desert and the outback and stuff, and you do have a lot of cities in there too.
Sydney itself, dude. Like,
Yeah.
I see some insane photos from Sydney with that fucking theater. I can't
The
remember what it's
opera?
called. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sydney Opera or whatever it is. Let's see.
Let's see. What's up, Big Steps? Hello, Annie.
Yeah, this dude is just fantastic.
So right now we're just talking about our favorite Instagram pages right now for photography. And who is this guy?
Benjamin Mays.
Benjamin Mays. Yeah, that is pretty sick, actually. Oh, I love that tree one.
Yeah, dude. And Nick Page, too. He has a YouTube channel, and his shit is fucking fantastic. He's really good with movement and stuff.
Oh yeah, I love the shadow work with the trees right there too.
And he keeps his images contrasty, which I like. There's like deep blacks. A lot of people don't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
Let's see. Let me pull up my Instagram real quick. I know one guy that I really like is Michael Blinsky. He's a storm photographer. He has like a lot of really good stuff.
Bunsky?
I'll pull him up real quick.
Yeah, I think Page does a lot of storm stuff too.
Olbinski. He's out in Arizona. He's Arizona-based photographer.
Interesting. A lot of people that get clouds like that are on the eastern plains, not so much the desert.
Yeah. Well, he does travel around a bit too, but.
Oh, sure he does.
And then let me see. Come back here.
What the f is this? There we go. Best photo of the night.
Oh, Malcolm. Alrighty. Here's the other one. Toby Shinobi. He has some really cool architecture stuff.
Nice. It's a post.
Yeah.
Nice. It's got a really not over the top editing style.
Yeah. Like this one, this is sick right here.
That is really dope. Where's that? Oh, it's in quarantine. All
I think he's in Chicago 13 weeks ago. So I don't know where. But actually, if you see this, actually the Colorado Riverbend. A lot of people take this.
That's
Canyon.
That's Horseshoe Bend.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. A lot of landscapers go there. It's really cool.
So, yeah.
Especially because the sunset's behind it.
Grand Canyon would be a pretty sick place to go, honestly. But and then I'm trying to think who else.
That's more street people.
Yeah, no, I meant to see who else do I really watch a lot of. And looks like we got a couple other people in here. We got Juanita, what's up? Vitov, and hey Bismo. And let's see. In case you guys are wondering why I'm looking over there too, I'm also shooting on the Sony. There's actually, pull him up real quick. This guy, I actually met him walking around downtown. He's actually pretty cool. A student named Pixgrapher. What's up, Pixgrapher1? If you guys are watching, subscribe to this guy because that's some pretty cool stuff. And
He's in here?
no, he's not
Oh.
in the chat right now. But me and him follow each other. We actually talk every once in a while on Instagram because he's had a minimum person. We just had a good conversation. Yeah, that arch, that's actually a really nice shot. I would love to go back to St. Louis to shoot that again.
I don't know about the watermark, but I'll let it go.
But, yeah.
Sick though, for sure.
I actually watch this guy on YouTube a lot. It's Pierre Lambert.
Oh yeah, of course.
But,
And fucking Josh Jack, as far as street guys, he's insane.
Josh Jack.
Yeah,
I'm looking up, but I think
Joshua Jackson, I think.
Oh yeah, this is pretty sick.
Yeah, he's incredible. He mostly does nighttime stuff.
Yeah. I like his neon work right here.
Mhm.
His third picture on here.
His edits are fucking glorious.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Hey, what you
Oh,
doing?
yeah, I'm definitely gonna follow this page.
Say business here?
Oh no, she's in the thing.
And yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
She might appreciate this.
Milk cameo.
Look at the rings in his eyes. There we go. The main star, really?
What are some of your favorite places to shoot at?
I mean, the mountains, obviously, or it was. I just can't get there as much anymore.
Yeah, I feel that.
I was going to the mountains at least once a week for a while, and it's just hard to get out there all the time. That's really why I got into street. It was just because proximity, and then I started really enjoying it.
Yeah.
This one's sick.
Yeah, no, I feel like it's definitely opens your eye to a different perspective going from landscape to street. And I feel like a lot of people starting off actually do start off with landscape just because honestly it's such a glorious thing to see, honestly, you know what I mean?
Anybody can look at a landscape photo and be blown away by it.
Exactly.
I feel like it takes kind of a trained eye. I mean, shots like this where it's a little more aesthetic, you know, is a little different. But regular street photography where you just kind of get up in people's faces and snap a photo of them, I feel like it takes an eye to really appreciate that kind of stuff, because most people would just see that as, unless it's like a crazy thing happening, you know, like a kid with a balloon or something, you know, those are always timeless, but most street photography is a lot more subjective.
I feel like it's a lot more like based on the timing too.
Yeah. And I don't even really shoot like that. I kind of do more the aesthetic thing because I just enjoy it. Plus, I don't like getting in people's faces because I do photography to relax and I don't want any stress involved.
Yeah.
I've already gotten yelled at by some random people, and it's just like.
See, I'm not really a people person, like, as far as going up and hitting people up, but I've had people come up and approach me while I've been out and about, and that honestly, like, I get really comfortable with, I feel like, just because I feel like I'm not bothering somebody at that point.
Yeah, it kind of depends for me. It's like, I don't know, I have days where I'm really talkative, and I just, you know, I don't mind just approaching somebody and being like, hey, can I take a photo of you, or, you know, having a conversation with them. But then other times I just go out, sometimes I just have headphones in, I just want to, like, be in my own world. I don't want to talk to anybody, and I think that's why I started. I want to close it, you son of a bitch. I think that's why I started with landscape, was to just kind of be at peace by myself, you know?
Yeah.
I wish I could do it more.
And so as far as, like, downtown-ish, like, what is, like, your favorite spots?
No. I don't know, man. I'm still kind of exploring the streets a little bit. I mean, I've lived here for a while, but when you start going out with the intent to take photos, you start to see the streets differently. So far, I'd say just like the financial area, Lodo is amazing. I always walk away with something cool from Lodo.
Definitely.
There's always so many people over there. Cool lights, cool architecture. It's just like a little playground, especially if it's wet.
Yeah, definitely agree.
I wish there was a person standing there.
I know, that would have been awesome. You guys, I'll probably have this one up later, but it's an ATM shot that we got earlier. And it was just lighting on it's really nice.
You just had like a girl with like, I don't know, like all black on or something. Just a silhouette. That'd be
I feel like they'd probably be freaked out. They see me and like just take pictures of
We should go back there and just wait.
Yeah, that's actually not bad. This one didn't come out too bad either.
That is dope. I like how you underexposed it.
Mm-hmm.
Looks really good.
So is it
Stop!
delay here?
What are you doing?
This is a summer series one.
Fuck yeah, dude. I love the shape there.
God, I can't tell all this noise
Is that car wet or is it just like?
Those are
It's
just the dots that are on it, yeah.
Well, it's like right here. There's like streaks going through the lights. I wonder if it's just like a little bit of like.
Just the noise in this is really bad.
What ISO is it at? Are you in Lightroom?
I'm in regular Lightroom.
Regular Lightroom? You don't have Classic?
I do.
Oh, okay. Do a lot more with Classic.
I kind of downloaded Classic after using this one for a while.
You should try Classic, man. It's a little more ugly, but you can almost forgo Photoshop with Classic. There's a whole bunch of crazy shit you can do in here. It's worth it to
Oh
learn.
yeah, no, I definitely see your sidebar is definitely way more than mine.
It's
Yes.
I used that for a long time, and I honestly didn't even know that Classic was a thing.
Yeah.
And I like had to Google it because like you see the two products, and I was talking to somebody in Discord about this. Like it's stupid how they branded it because you see Classic, fuck that, I don't want some old software.
Yeah,
you
no,
know,
that's kind
it's
of
like
how
no,
I see it.
Classic is like the big one.
Okay.
Yeah, check it out. That's like if you're just trying to do a quick edit and get it out there, that's really good. But Classic, if you really want to dive deep.
Yeah, no, because I was going to say, your sidebar definitely goes in your histogram. It looks a lot better than mine, too.
Yeah, you can do.
Oh, you have the tone curve. I have the tone curve in this one, too, but.
Yeah, it should have a curve, but you can do like masking and stuff, like auto masking for certain things. Let's see. So if I went into like the brush, like a range mask. So like if you had like a pretty clear subject. Oops. There we go. You can like auto paint on them and shit depending on how your settings are set. It's just really good. Takes a little bit of getting used to when you switch over, but.
See another dude across the street doing photography.
Okay,
Oh wait, no, that's me. Never mind. No, wait. Never mind.
Yeah, who's this nerd over here?
I was like, hey.
Actually, you were in focus. My subject wasn't. This still looks sick though. I used to like this step right here. Yeah. now I kind of like this. It almost looks like they're dancing. You know?
Mm.
I kind of enjoy that more now.
Texture up this. Oh yeah, that came out sick.
Looks so good, man. Those colors are fucking awesome.
I'm gonna take the exposure up a tiny bit.
What was the ISO on that last one?
Oh, I can't look at my camera right now. Let's see.
I'm gonna get 6400.
I'm assuming because I was shooting in auto. ISO.
Oh, it could be anything.
Yeah.
It could be really high because that was a dark area.
Yeah.
What was your shutter speed?
One in 160.
1/160?
Yeah.
It was probably around 6400. Or no, it might have been like 12.8 if you were at f2.8. I bet it was 12.8 or somewhere around there. It looks pretty clean though, man. I mean, this is 2500, and it's not too bad, but there's definitely some nasties in here.
Yeah. This one ended up coming out pretty good too.
Yeah, dude. The reflections
Mm-hmm.
and a long exposure looks sick.
See. It's a little off center, but I can rotate this a little bit.
Just don't cut off that up there.
Alrighty. So what's some craziest stuff that you've seen while you're going out and about?
In the city?
Yeah.
I think.
I mean, it is Denver, so you hear people just shouting all the time.
Yeah, it's usually just that. It's just like one crazy guy, and I tend to just avoid that guy. So I try to spend as little time around him as possible. But I mean, I see one of those like every day. I feel like
Yeah.
that was totally hurt, man. That's crazy. I think. Look,
Oh yeah. What?
I didn't even notice until like she walked past me. And, like she kind of smiled, and I was like, "Do I know you?" I just like let her walk anyway. Where is it? That's her, huh? Right?
It looks like her.
I'm pretty sure that is.
Yeah.
That's funny. It's never happened before.
That's pretty funny.
I tend to see this like different people every day.
Yeah, no, that's not. Actually, no. So I was walking by the other day, and like, well, I did shoot in like the original Denver riots and stuff, and that was pretty crazy. Like, I actually got shot a couple times with pepper bullets and stuff.
Yeah, you were telling me about that.
That was pretty crazy. But as far as just like going out and doing street stuff, the other night I left my job and I actually posted pictures of this on my Instagram, and there was a dumpster fire. Now I'm just like, I just out of nowhere, and I'm just like, all right.
There was a dumpster fire right down the street from here at the Family Dollar like last year. I wasn't really doing photography then, but yeah.
I guess they're a pretty common occurrence out here. People were telling me.
I don't know if people are just trying to stay warm or what, but yeah, I've seen a couple around here.
That could be it. And it started spreading to the other dumpster too.
I've almost been hit by buses and trains and cars though. I don't know if that really falls into crazy shit, but this is cool. God damn, I wish I could have gotten a person walking through here. This place was dead though.
Oh yeah.
I like this though. Oh, there you go.
Oh, that was a pretty sick one.
Colors are super blown out. I don't even know what to do with these.
Can't believe I ripped the sleeve on that thing.
There it is right there.
Yeah, alright, so I kind of know a little bit, but what's some things like your gear wish list? A little bit.
Like attainable or like my dream gear?
Let's go with dream gear, actually.
Am I picking a camera that exists or a camera that I want to exist?
Honestly, that's even better. Yeah, let's go with some features. Like, what features do you wish to see in some cameras?
I wish I could get the Lumix S1 with Sony autofocus. That's all I want. That would be the perfect camera to me because the Lumix features on their higher end cameras, even on the G9, are just amazing. Like, it's got everything you need, except for the fucking autofocus. Like, it's the only thing that sucks, man. Like, and it's such a bummer because they literally would have the perfect camera. They have the best video specs for the price. They have like the best ergonomics, in my opinion. Like, the buttons are all in the perfect spot. If I'm like sitting there, I could be taking a long exposure and I'll see a sweet car come by and I can get that photo, like, because I can switch to it so quickly. And that's one thing I'm worried about switching to Sony is being able to get those like split second setting changes. You know what I mean? I'm sure I'll be able to get close once I get used to the Sony menus, but yeah, I don't know if I'll ever be quite where I am with Lumix.
One thing that I didn't notice like with Sony is definitely because I switch between lenses a lot, and a lot of my lenses I have a converter for because they're from my DSLR. But some lenses definitely, and it's probably on all cameras, but some lenses definitely are way faster than others. I know that's definitely because of aperture and stuff. Yeah. And just like, so my 28 to 70, or it's supposedly like the higher model range or whatever, but like the autofocus on my 28 to 90, way better.
Are they both Canon? Both APS-C? Interesting. Yeah, you never know, man. And like, look, when I was saying that I want to go Sigma with my entire Sony kit, that's the one thing that that I'm worried about is the focus not being as fast. Yeah. But I've heard it's fine. It's just not as fast. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, it's definitely like, especially with that lens. Like, I have the Sigma lens on there, and it works really, really nicely.
Yeah.
So, like, I've had no issues with that lens, honestly, and I've only been using it for a couple days, but still, it's been a real pleasure.
I think with the Sony autofocus, like the dual pixel, I don't even know what's in the A7 I, but their autofocus works pretty well with Sigma, I think. Sigmas on my Lumix are okay until it gets dark, and then it's pretty bad. Yeah. I just stay manual focus all night tonight, pretty much.
See, that's what I, honestly, when I was using my DSLR, which was the Canon T6, I actually used, when I was using Sandgang, that was like pretty much my prime.
I've heard good things about Sandgang.
Yeah, like that was pretty much like my prime go-to lens on there, and it's 16mm, and just like, it's just so smooth, like it's smooth. Actually, no, I'm gonna go grab it. Okay.
Malcolm, did you have anything you wanted to say? Excuse me. Sir, I'm talking to you. It's really rude that you're doing this right now. Malcolm, I think you have autism or something, bud. Oh, yeah, fine. Just get up and walk away right in the middle of my sentence. It's fine. Whatever.
Little Malcolm.
Alright.
So, this bad boy right here.
Is that 16 millimeters?
Yeah, 16 millimeters.
Is it designed for film frame?
No, it's actually. Yeah.
Ooh, it's got stops. It's a manual focus lens.
Yep.
Okay.
And then the aperture ring is right under there.
Nice. This would be a good Milky Way lens.
Yeah, no, that's what I actually bought it for.
Yeah.
Which I definitely think, like, I want to get another DSLR, but.
You will be cropping into your sensor with this, though.
Well, yeah, with my sensor, like with that one, I can't use it with that one. Because it pretty much goes fisheye, and then I have like a really bad black ring around it.
Yeah, some lenses, you'll get away with it a little bit better, but either way, that's the only problem. It's like, these lenses are cheaper and they fit, which is awesome, but either way, you're going to crop in a little bit. Stupid thing. Hey, Pug. Did you want to help? Did you want to spit on that?
Thank you.
I noticed that when I'm sitting in my dark ass studio, I'm like, oh, this is perfect. And then I take it outside and I see all the fucking dust on it and shit.
Yeah. That thing's been just sitting for a couple days too. That, like, when I get another DSLR, I think that's gonna be my filming lens for it too.
Yeah, be a good one. If you want to shoot manual focus for everything, but if you're gonna have a Sony, you're probably gonna want to use autofocus.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, all the videos I shoot, all my comedy videos, all my photography stuff, well, the photography stuff that I will do, is all manual focus. I just lock it in and leave it there.
I was thinking if I was to get another camera, I was probably gonna get like an older model. Like I was probably gonna either go with the Canon 80D or the 90D.
You think you can go back to DSLR?
Yeah, just so I can have one actual DSLR, one mirrorless full frame.
I'd like to use a DSLR for a week because I've only ever shot mirrorless.
Yeah.
But
and plus, I've heard a lot of really good things about the 80D as far as content creating and making videos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Their autofocus is pretty confident.
Yeah, no, Canon has really good autofocus.
Especially now, man.
Yeah. Alrighty.
See, I just kept trying to go for shots like this. It just never worked out. Zoom out, please. If he was standing here, I would have been sick.
I feel like what sucks too now is everybody has masks on.
Yeah, it does make it really difficult.
Like, you know, everybody has to stay safe or whatever now, but kind of
over it.
Yeah.
The masks made for interesting photos at first, and now it's just like, this sucks.
Yeah.
Oh, what the hell? Okay. Why is everything so warm? What a cutie.
That is a really cute dog. So yeah, no. One thing that I'm super looking forward to is this Sony A7 IV coming out.
Yeah, and that's why I think I'm just going to buy a used A7 III.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to spend all this money on a camera that I might sell in a year.
Yeah.
To 8 months to a year.
There's wait, let me find it real quick. Because there's this other Canon, or not Canon, but Sony camera.
Ooh, look at that blue.
Oh, that is really nice.
That looks sick. This looks cool too. Hey, what are you doing? Damn, I did not get very many photos.
So, right here. We're talking about like dream cameras. Because I mostly do like stills and stuff. So.
Yeah.
This would be like.
That's good for video too, though. The A7R4.
Yeah.
But with those super high megapixels, it's not going to be super great for video in low light.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying. Like for stills and stuff. Like I would honestly, if I was doing
if I had unlimited money, I'd buy that and the A7S III.
Yeah, it's like that $3,000 price tag is kind of killer though, and that's why I say it's like.
That one's like what, $4,000?
Yeah.
The A7R4 is a crazy camera.
And
wow, look at that.
oh, that is a nice shot.
Yeah, it looks super dark. Look at the edit here with just this preset.
Almost looks like a product photography shot.
Yeah. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Malcolm, come here, butthead.
That's another one. That's pretty dope too.
I was either gonna buy that or the A7 III, but that
Yeah.
poopy EVF is what.
Yeah.
And it's got really bad stabilization,
Yeah.
like even worse than the A7 III.
So it's like.
It's cool how small it is, but that's about the only thing it's got going.
That's what I was looking at before this, and I was also looking at a Canon M50 before I bought the one that I
It
have.
would be good for video, yeah.
Yes, because it has the flip-up screen too. But I think if I was to get another camera for just content creating, I think I would go with the A6600 though. Just if I was to drop the money on it.
Yeah.
Or
Not bad.
A66,000, I should have said.
Hey, come here. The 6600. Come here.
Oh yeah, that'd be alright.
Though I'm pretty sure Sony is going to be abandoning their APS-C line.
Yeah, no, they just the A600 or A6000 like this continued.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna. That's what Lumix is gonna do with Micro Four Thirds too. I guarantee it.
Yeah.
They released like the BGH or whatever, but that's not even like an actual mirrorless camera. It's like a weird little box cinema streaming camera thing.
Yeah.
They're all gonna be going full frame.
Best. Like a pretty sick feature too, and that M50 has this too actually, where you can have the screen that comes up and you can actually watch it from that.
Yeah.
It's not really that big of a deal when you're if you already have like it set up and everything. Another camera that I really like, if we're gonna talk about Canon 2, is the 5D Mark IV.
Yeah, that's a great camera. I know a dude that uses that camera.
This is sick too. This will also be another cool one because I can convert all my lenses over to this one too. I almost bought a Mark II, but I kind of like the reason why I went with this one is because I wanted something a little more updated.
Yeah, mirrorless is just kind of better for video, it seems these days.
Yeah, and I just like how I have the full frame with that too.
Yep. The 5D is full frame too, isn't it?
Let me see.
Yeah, there's no way they would charge $2,600 for a APS-C camera. Yeah, that's a full frame.
Yeah,
sensor.
that's true. Yep, a full frame.
30.4.
Yeah. But yeah. So what are some things that you do to like get the creative juices going when you're out and about?
I just take photos of whatever I see. Usually, like, especially with the videos I make, like the first like 5 or 6 photos are usually just trash. But I keep them anyway, just for the video. But yeah, that's what I do, man. I just take photos of whatever, and then eventually I start to see stuff. Usually, like tonight was an example where it was hard to get them flowing, but I don't know. It ebbs and flows. It's the same thing when I did music. You know, I would not be able to write anything for weeks, and then all of a sudden, in one day, I would just write a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Just seeing how our audio is doing.
Really echoey.
Yeah.
I'd like to sound treat this area, but it's so big.
It's also a tile room, so it kind of doesn't surprise me either. But yeah.
If we got a nice rug in here and put some sound panels behind us,
Yeah.
it would mitigate a lot of that echo.
Yeah.
So I would like to film in here. It's the
Hey,
biggest
Wander,
space we have.
Yeah, no, it is. Yeah. Like I have like a tiny setup in my room,
Me
but
too. My studio is so hard to film in.
yeah.
I've shot a lot of videos in there, and it's hard.
Yeah.
There's only so many places I can put my lights.
For me, I like to listen to music when I'm out and about sometimes. Specifically like music with no lyrics, weirdly enough.
Yeah.
Like
I used to be the same way.
So it's kind of weird.
Now I tend to listen to podcasts actually when I'm out, which is weird because it's like the opposite. You know, I listen to what they're saying, but I don't know. If I overthink shooting, then I don't get anything good. If I can just kind of go automatically and just focus on something else, I end up finding really cool stuff. I feel like. Yeah.
I definitely listen to podcasts like when I'm at work and stuff. I've done that. Just but no, I've never listened to it while I'm shooting though. Actually, I probably should give that.
It's pretty nice, like just like the Joe Rogan, because it gives you like a couple hours of something to listen to.
Yeah.
Usually.
So I kind of like. So I like podcasts to listen for like other people's stories and like just kind of ideas and stuff in that aspect too. So I guess I kind of throw that one up in my creative flow when I'm not really like out and about doing things. Kind of just adds to it. But yeah, no, I definitely listen to like a lot of people and like. So I have photo albums that I made just because of a podcast that I was doing. It's gave me a cool idea because they talk about how picture books used to be a huge thing, and I was like, oh, that would be like kind of a pretty cool
picture books, like.
So people would like get their photos printed into like just books.
Oh, people still do that.
And like, but it used to be like a huge thing though.
Yeah,
like,
well now we have the internet.
Yeah, so like, But I just kind of went through and like kind of just gave me the idea of just like going through and like getting photo albums because like I don't know if you're like grandparents or something, but like my grandparents they have photo albums and stuff like that. Because like you used to feel like kind of like a nice little keepsake of everything, like you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, plus you know if you want photos, you need to have them on film, printed out, and so you gotta keep them somewhere for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, the only photo I've ever printed is the one in my studio, but I love how that came out. Like I want to print more for sure.
Actually, did you see the one I just did?
You printed?
Yeah, I just.
Uh-huh.
Alright. I was just putting a print this one.
Is that one of the ones that's on your business card?
No. Put this in my little office space.
Nice, dude. That's sick. Where'd you print it from?
Walgreens.
Walgreens? Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just went through Mike's camera. It was kind of expensive, but
You see, Walgreens, like, the frame itself was pretty expensive, but their prints are pretty cheap.
yeah, I actually bought my frame myself and just threw it in.
Yeah.
I feel like Mike's would probably overcharge for something like that.
You can't really see it well because the ring light, but yeah.
Let me grab mine real quick.
Yeah, for sure.
It's the only one I've printed. But I love this photo.
Oh, that is really sick.
Yeah, this one was like one of my first favorite photos.
I want to get that one on my business card printed out too.
Yeah, I should put this one on a business card or something.
Yeah, that would definitely look great on a business card.
I just like for business card stuff, I feel like, I mean, unless I'm just trying to sell prints, which would be cool, but I want photos of people, you know, because like I feel like if somebody looks at a business card like, oh, I want to hire this motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know?
No, and that's actually a pretty good idea. I didn't think about that when I did mine.
Yeah.
I kind of just went through and found my favorite ones. A Wanderer Demon.
Careful, pig.
And speaking of like business cards and stuff, what are some things that you would do to like kind of get your photos out there, like on social media and stuff? Like some tactics for like advertising and stuff.
You know, I haven't really advertised anything. I used to advertise my music on Facebook really hard. Like I spent over $1,000 over the course of like 6 to 8 months.
Mm-hmm.
And then one day Facebook just completely deleted my profile and I lost all that money. So I refuse to give them money.
Yeah.
Instagram is owned by Facebook, so naturally I refuse to give them money. So
Understandably,
I don't
yeah.
know. Honestly, I've just been kind of trying to just slowly grow my following, and then hopefully it is. I mean, it's going up. It might be slow, but that's okay.
No, but that's kind of
I
like.
don't mind.
I feel like that's the more natural growth. It's the slower growth.
Yeah, just organic. You know, I just try to make the best photos I can, and then eventually I feel like enough people are gonna see it to where I might be able to start making some money. And I mean, I already have made some money. So
Yeah.
that's cool. Hasn't been a lot, but you know, I don't care. But other than that, man, I'm trying to do the YouTube stuff pretty hard too. So.
Yeah, which you guys definitely should check out. Carey West Photography. That is your YouTube channel too,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay.
I have another one under just my name though. If you guys want to see some stupid shit, it's not photography related, but it is very dumb. So.
Speaking of advertising, gotta get those plugins. But let's see. And yeah, that's pretty much. What are some places that you want to go to get some shots?
Well, since I started doing street, I've been wanting to just fly around the country. Like next year, I'm gonna, you know, just on the weekend at work, just 2 days off, fly out for like a day and a half, 2 days, make some videos, make some photos, and then fly back.
Yeah.
I think that'd be cool. So I want to go to Seattle. I'd like to go to New York City, obviously.
Yeah.
Eventually, Tokyo would be amazing.
Japan's like always been on one of my wish lists, like
Yeah.
even before photography, because when I was younger, I used to be a huge anime nerd.
Hell yeah, man.
So kind of
Japan's
am,
dope.
but
It's a weird country, but it's gorgeous, man. It's really
yeah, especially like so It's kind of like, I'm not gonna say it's like America, but like we have kind of like all geographical aspects of the country that we have.
Yeah.
They're kind of like the same way almost.
Right, but on an island.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So, but
This mouse is so bad. This is
yeah, I think that's pretty much gonna wrap it up. So thank you to everybody that joined, and this is episode 2 of Just Random Chat. And once again, this is Carey West and Malcolm. Check them out, Carey West Photography, and everybody else that we mentioned in this this little short video. And thank you for tuning in. Bye.
Bye, guys. Love ya.